Number 10, Blossom of Lights, Monk Botanical Gardens, request of $10,000. Darcy, I think you're here. Yep, I know you're here. Just state your name and address for the record, please.
Darcy Howard, 1488 28 Gooseberry Drive, Wausau 54401.
Okay.
Well, as Tim started to mention, there's a lot of misinformation out there, so I am happy to answer some questions if there are some specific questions out there.
Any questions by the board?
Well, I've questioned this particular one several times because I just do not feel that this particular event actually fills hotel rooms.
So the event this year has extended, so it's gonna be 6 weeks. We had bad weather last year. It rained every single weekend and we were running Thursday through Saturday in October. So we've extended it to 6 weeks and to Wednesday through Saturday, which will start mid-September. It'll be less expensive on Wednesdays and Thursdays to encourage more local people. But then we have, we've been working with hotels. We worked with hotels last year. I know Fairfield was under construction at the time, to try and get discounts and work, for heads and beds, I guess. We have, all of the other municipalities have contributed, and I received a $29,000 GEM grant as well. So the state also is supporting this event. And this is in its third year. Each year, we are able to add more to it, making it larger. And this year it'll be a variety of interactive displays, especially focused on children.
So this is the third year. So the first year was 5,000 and I was on this commission then. And I felt at that time, never been on the commission before, that I felt Weston should broaden its horizon. I mean, just help out other communities, that we're not just Weston. I know these dollars are intended for just Weston and for our hotels. But we did. So we made several different events, but then the next year it doubled to 10. I don't ever remember hearing, and I wasn't on the board, but I was here that night. I don't remember a whole lot about why. I mean, that's a big increase, especially when we're ceilinged out with the Hmong celebration, and it's monstrous. It's huge. The taste and glow is also very, very large too, to be at that same level, and it's just not.
We have to match our GEM grant, and so that's one of the reasons for the increase. It wouldn't be the amount we would ask for in the future. This is the last year we can receive that GEM grant.
So did you get the GEM grant last year?
Yeah.
Okay. So the GEM grant, I mean, that's your deal to match. It's really not up to the communities to have to do it. But for myself on this commission, it has been not once did I get called, Darcy, on yes. Not once. A lot of different people across the whole community, and from all kinds of different reasons. I can't be convinced to vote yes, and so I will be voting no.
Well, I would like to at least get some facts out there that were already said during this meeting. One, we're a nonprofit. We're a 501c3. We're the same program that we've been doing for 21 years. The staff was finally hired in 2017. And last year we had 64,000 visitors that brought $4.8 million to the surrounding community. We are significant. And we're talking about a name change that was done for marketing reasons. The official name has never changed, which is Robert W. Monk Inc. So there was no falsifying within the application.
So you're using that name, but it's not marketed.
So
that's business as Wausau Botanic Gardens. Okay.
And last week, the board made a statement that we were going to go back to Monk Botanical Gardens to go back to a process that would include Robert W. Monk and also Wausau within the name. So, and that is a lot of it to hop on to, visit Wausau. but also because the name monk has been a problem. We have people showing up looking for monastery. We have people that think it's someone's personal backyard. It was identified from a professional company that interviewed 60 different people in 2020, leaders that said it's a problem. And the board made a decision, a business decision.
Yeah, wouldn't that be a marketing issue? I mean, what if the same issue with the Laoki Museum?
We don't have a big endowment, we don't have.
What if the Green Hack Ice Arena, everyone thought they were going to the Green Hack Fan Corporation?
Again, we're not the Green Hack Fan, we're a small nonprofit, and often marketing funds are the hardest to get.
Do you know?
So Darcy, I don't want to speak to the controversy because I imagine that's occupied your life for the last, I don't even know how long.
Well, I appreciate that.
A while. But I do think it's important for what I struggled with when this came in the packet. So I directly emailed you from my Village of Weston email account to ask you a question about the strategic plan. And you didn't respond. Okay, and that's fair, that's fair. The other part of my decision-making, and I think it's important to acknowledge because of context, the quotes put forth by the board president in the media don't reflect a place within the community, right? It's defiant at the very least. And as a former journalist, I understand that she might have said other things, and those are just the juiciest of the juicy.
Our board president is a male, so I'm not
Oh,
sure
I'm
what
sorry.
you're talking about.
A lady with
Board
3
member
names.
is with Clark, I think.
The lady with 3 names.
Yeah. The
Okay,
high quoted.
she is a board member.
Yeah,
not a
sorry.
board president. She also is a board member that sat next to Bob Monk to negotiate
Yeah.
the entire transfer and knows more than anybody in this room, including me, about that
Okay,
process.
all right, cool. Then I'm good.
Yeah, I'm
Marcy.
actually very good too.
I'll just say that
Yeah,
never mind.
Yeah, say it.
I really want to vote for you, but I mean, telling me that I don't know as much as everybody in the room, but ultimately I'm the one voting for the money, so you should try to de-escalate it with us a little
I'm talking
bit.
about a board member who has 21 years' experience dealing in this situation.
I've got a neighbor of mine
Okay.
that's a master gardener who's volunteered there forever. And I just asked her what she thought. And she says, you wouldn't know her by name. You've never said hello to her, ever. And she's a volunteer.
We have 150 volunteers. I have no offices
That's
on
called-
site.
called
I can't even
free
be
labor.
on site.
That's called free labor. And she.
Mr. Chair, I
Yeah.
think we should call the question.
Yeah, I will, but one more question.
Yeah,
Go
well,
ahead.
I guess, I mean, there was other, I in the end almost quit reading some of the stuff because I thought, well, I don't know what's facts and fiction here, but one of the things, and it was a board member, I don't remember the name, but it really upset me is because they said that that Monk Gardens does not receive any help from any municipality. And I'm going, wait a minute, what do you mean you're not receiving any help? Isn't our money that we've donated in the past? I mean, if it didn't help, where did it go?
I think the issue was, the question out there was that people thought we were part of Wausau.
Well, I know I
That
got
one, and I think that that's what was meant. It certainly was not to insult or, decrease the commitment that you guys have made in the past.
I think the person even quoted that we don't get any help from Wausau or Weston or whatever, and I thought,
I don't
well.
recall that.
Yeah,
All right,
well,
the question's
but
been called.
Okay.
What's your pleasure?
I move to reject this request.
Rejection by, motion by Corvino to reject.
Second.
Second by Wyland on the question. Any more on discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So carried.